Good afternoon. This is Melissa with the StockSwoosh.com, and I'm here to go over with you the play of the day and also the play of the week. This is Ulta on 3/15, the Ides of March. 2 days before Happy St. Patty's Day, and Happy St. Patty's Day, Ulta. What a golden gap for the ages. Knew this was really good today. Let's just talk about this for a little bit here. First of all, the swing trade target on this, the first target is 69 here, okay, into here. And, you know, I put that as a target in the room today, but I'm like, you know what, let's just keep our heads together. Let's just keep our wits about us. Because I really thought 73, 72, you know, I said 71 was a dream target. It's going to get to 73. I actually think it's going to get to 72. I'm not in this. I'm out of it. I just nailed the entry in this morning. Nailed the entry in this morning, and then nailed the entry in the second re-entry and the third re-entry. If you wanted to do it, I called it in the room. This is a perfect reason to actually be in my trading room. This. Look at this thing. Look at this extension. And what time is it? 1:30. Yep. This is what I call a rubber band look, and it started out the day when it flew up here and it wasn't even red, and I was in it already. Really I'm so good at entries. This was a huge gap down that I nailed the entry on. It worked perfectly, and I was in this before it even went red, and as it started to go red, I said to everybody, hang in, let it break, and then it broke. I said we have to get some extension on this. This is a great gap. If you wanted to do this gap as a swing trade, the first entry was here back in September. It wiggled and jiggled since then, but the reality is that this was the entry for the swing trade, and that was around 98 some dollars, 99. Look what you'd be up today if you did it. And if you did this gap here and played this gap as a swing or core trade, look what you'd be up today. This is an incredibly good gap. This is another reason why you don't pick bottoms in trades. You don't pick bottoms in stocks. Look, some people would see this and see the big bottoming tail here in the lift and the rally up here for 5 days and think this is a bottom. It's not. This gap confirmed this gap, and it was confirmed again today in this gap. Such a nice chart and such a nice trade and such a beautiful entry. I called in this today, and it's still running on. You know, you have to get to a point where you say, I'm trading to make money. I had a fantastic day. And you cannot try to get greedy with these things. It's just, that's not the goal of trading. The goal of trading is not to be greedy. The goal of trading is just to nail the gap, to know exactly what stock to trade in today, to pick the best one, which I did today, and I do many days, more often than anyone I know on the planet. And then you get the perfect entry, which I do too, many days as well. And you play it, and you just make money. And you can replay it if you want to. And replay it if you want to, but don't get greedy, all right? So yeah, this might go to 73 today or 72, who knows? But I had a beautiful morning, and then that's the end of the story. So let's go look at the entry. And you know, if you start to get greedy, the market's going to slap you in the face, say, you stinker, and it's going to just knock you around. So you have to do what you know how to do well and make money. That is the only objective. Not trading like a crazy person, okay? Okay. So it opened here, I watched it. I called it trade, it didn't trigger. I said, watch if it breaks. It didn't break, never triggered, poop. Here it is. Settled down right on top of itself. Settled down right on top of itself. I called the entry here at 76.29. Triggered. Stop was over 76. It was very spready in the morning. Stop was at 76.80. Booped up here, held beautifully. Re-triggered again in there. It could have taken more at 38. Stop is over here plus a spread. It was an unbelievable entry. If you took this trade here and got in, you could have done the add here. And it fell off a cliff. Just absolutely fell off a cliff. So this is a nice move that's set up here to reversal time close to 9:35 actually was a trigger that I took, which is the reversal time, which I like to do. So I did that, and then it had the add here, and then it got the drop into the next reversal time, which was 9:45, and it broke a new low. Backed up a little bit after, did that. They many times do that, but held a nice resistance area in here. Could have lowered your stop and take it down. First target has to be 75.50, which it hit 75, 74.50, and 74. It actually broke under into the 10 o'clock time frame. It broke under 75. Beautiful trade. Then it rallied back up, and I told people it still wasn't done. In fact, it rallied back so hard. If you look at the, this whole thing today is 100% conviction times 1,000, okay? And even when this did this bar here, I told everyone, pretend you didn't see that. I said this, it's not done. It's not done for the day. It's not done. That's people covering their shorts. It looks like a big green bar, but I knew it wasn't done. Why? Because the gap is perfect. This is why you learn how to trade gaps from me. I knew the gap was perfect. It rated well enough to continue and hold and continue going and work. As long as it shows you it's doing everything right, it's doing everything right, it's doing everything right. It ran up to 76. I said, it's going to hold. It's going to hold 76. Boom! Held 76. Boom! Held 76. Boom! Held 76. You're in, you're in, you're in, you're in, you're in. You're in. I said even here, it's going to back up on you again. So either take your profit, it dropped $1 in here. I said either chunk some out into this next trade or suffer through a rally. It did suffer a rally up and held exactly perfectly. Look at that, beautiful. And then you can take more in here. Get this trade, take some out, hold it through, get some more, hold it down, get the big move. That's how you play it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this go. 73. Ay, ay, ay. What a beautiful call. What a beautiful call. What a beautiful gap. This is just incredible. Rubber band look, rubber band, go, 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 go. It's going to get to 73. It's going to get to 73, and this is just fantastic. I tell you, you've got to get to a point where you learn how to do this. You just got to learn how to do this. This is the only way to make money trading as far as I'm concerned is trading gaps. This is the only way to do it. If I could have one of these, 2-3 times a week, I'd be so happy. During earnings season, we do get them. Non-earnings season, 1 or 2 a week. I don't know, February, I had 1 million of these. And now March, we've had them every couple of days. But no, this is big. This is a big trade here. This is a big trade. It was a big day. Just doing the morning because of the entry I got with a $2 drop. $2 drop, and then a re-entry again into 76, and now it's dropped almost $3 from that second and third entry there. This is a beautiful, beautiful short. And the reality is that the rating system I teach is how you find these ones. This was the best rated gap today. So this is why I did it. This is why I did it and why I did it aggressively and was in the first 5 minutes of the day. And actually, I wrote down on my sheet, I said, I want to see immediate weakness in this. This is really going to give me the conviction that I really want to take it through. Why? Because my bias in the market was we're going to hold today at some point. And in a bullish market, you have to assume that when things are gapping down that they might rally and push up. I said, you know what? If this thing can't barely rally at all, it's going to just rock and roll, people. I also warned everybody this is going to be tough to trade, and it was. You have to do what you have to do with the wigglies and jigglies. And after we were in it, and it took a little bit to break, I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to break. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. And it broke. And then at one point here, before it backed up, I did actually put the stop over 76, so then I wasn't even going to lose in it. After it backed up in here, because the price I was in it was 76.32, I think. Just, what a nice gap, what a nice trade. So yeah, I 73 for sure. It's 130. So this should fall into 73 into the 2 o'clock time frame. Maybe break a little bit under it. Probably like 72, 75. Let's look. This is the reason to take my class right here. This is worth the price of my class. My class is $15.99. You learn how to do this. You do one of these. You're making more than $15.99. Let's just see here. Of course, you can't do this trade unless you know what the heck you're doing. You can't trade a gap like this unless you know how to rate it and how to play it, how to get in, how to get out, how to rate it. No, it's good. Otherwise, you're scared to bits and pieces. Here. Right in here. Here. 73, 72, 75. Yep, or doozies. 72.50. Ay. What a beautiful, incredible, fantastic gap. So this is Ulta. It's still going. Hopefully somebody's in it that's still in my room that wanted to play it down in the afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. I don't want to trade in a Friday afternoon. I like to have a nice quality of life. I want to go do stuff with myself and go to the gym, get my nails done, fun stuff like that. But if you like to trade in the afternoon on a Friday, this is what you should be doing. And nothing else, by the way. Because this is going to run down probably another dollar. Another dollar from here. It's too late to get in it, but if you were in my room, you were in it up at 76. This is the reason I love trading. I mean, this is the reason I love trading. The fact that I can just get this thing and nail it, and they just run like the dickens. I mean, this makes everything worthwhile. Right here, just playing these things and making this kind of money on a day, and whether you do it once or twice or 3 times or whatever you do. And even if nobody did this today, just listened and just listen to it to learn how to do this at some future date. This is what makes everything worthwhile, and it's a beautiful gap. And if you're interested in my gap class to learn how to rate these gaps and find these gaps and play these gaps, you can contact me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. The next class is next weekend, March 23rd and 24th. And you know, I always, when I do my own class, I constantly reaffirm my own entries myself. I reaffirm my own conviction. I reaffirm my point system. I'm constantly, you know, going over and over and over it where I have it memorized myself, and that helps me just do these. Boom. Have the conviction. Do it. Nail it. Without even thinking. It's just complete instinct when I see these now. That's the way it has to be. Beautiful gap. Ulta called it this morning at 9:35. Was in it at 76.32. This is 70, 73, 72, 75. I really think 72, 75. If it breaks 73, 72, 75, this is 130. It's not over. I don't think it's over at all. I think it's going to back up a little bit here. And 20 is going to squish down on it in the 15. It's 130. If it doesn't break under here and hit 73 into the 2 o'clock time frame, it's going to back up, boop up a little bit, do another one of these scoops like this while this leans down and squeezes on it, and then it'll fall into the close. And if you take it into the close, maybe you'll get 72. I don't know at this point. Extension on the day held 77. Look at that. 77 to definitely is going to get to 73, I think, today. Beautiful gap. This is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com. This is the play of the day and the play of the week. And so far, to be honest with you, the play of the month. This is Ulta for March 2013. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Have a great weekend. If you're interested in my class, it's next weekend, March 23rd and 24th. Contact me. If you learn how to trade gaps like this, you will make the money back from my class tenfold and a millionfold. So, but you got to learn how to do it. This is aggressive. This is 100% conviction. This is all over this baby. This is Ulta. Got to know what you're doing with this kind of stock. 8-cent spread. But worked fabulously. Fabulous. Perfect. So take it on down. Watch it into the end of the day. Good luck, everybody that's in this thing. This is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com. Have a great weekend.